Let me transfer you.
Switch to Farm Bureau Insurance today and get real service instead of getting really tangled up. For auto, home, life, and health, get the membership advantage. Get Farm Bureau Insurance.
I give Wake Forest credit. They were composed and poised. I thought we were composed and poised. I thought it was a great game. I couldn't be prouder of my team, even if we had won the game. So I'm pleased with our effort and looking forward to kind of moving on and hopefully learning from this. Well, Kevin's, he's one of the best. He's one of the best guards in the country. I think there's no question about that. He's a scoring point guard, which gives opponents a lot of trouble. They switched and put LD on him, who's one of the best defenders in the ACC, and I thought he was still able to come up with some big shots and some timely decisions. It's difficult for the other team to stop him, and he made some very, very big plays and also came away with 3 steals. So Kevin is a guy that hopefully people know more and more about because he's a special player. Well, I think that we got to the foul line better in the second half, and we were aggressive. It's difficult. They are so big and so physical. A lot of the foul shots that they shot came as a result of a second shot, I think. But I don't know that I think it's more just a big physical team. I think we played great defense tonight. I don't think it was necessarily poor defense led us to fouling guys. But on the other end, we just need to continue to attack the basket and get ourselves into the bonus a little bit earlier because we're aggressive and we're fast and those types of things.
How were you able to keep Aminu under wraps most of the game, and how did he get loose in overtime?
Well, Al's a great player. He's so versatile and he can do so many things. I thought they made a real emphasis to get him the ball in overtime. A couple of high-low situations, trying to move our defense around a little bit and try to get him the ball. But I would say in defending him, if he makes threes, then we can't guard him. I don't think anybody can guard him. When he doesn't make threes, then he's a little bit more guardable. And tonight, he didn't make a ton of threes, he only took the one. So I think that gave us the best chance. But he's a great player, and we'll certainly have a great year. Yeah, we had 2 guys challenging the shot too, running at him at full speed, and it's a freshman, but he's at Wake Forest for a reason, and he's a very good player. He went to the same high school as David Gonzalez, and that was a big shot that he made. He didn't make one until that point, so that's the breaks. We're trying to play as hard as we can, and we had responsibility. We were on him. We contested the shot, and he made it, and our hats off to him. It does. We're going to fly up tonight, thank goodness. So I think that's going to take some of the sting out of the travel. And we'll be able to get there and rest and relax and have a little bit of a later practice tomorrow. But it's certainly it's not set up perfectly, but this is the kind of things you go through during a season. So we try to build it to our guys as another challenge, another thing we have to look forward to overcoming, and hopefully we can go out there and play well on Saturday and close our non-conference part of our season in a positive way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's part of the reason you play a good schedule. We've played so many good teams and so many high-level teams that we feel very seasoned. We feel ready to compete. The A-10 is off to a great start, and we feel like we can compete for the title in our conference. And a big part of that is because we feel like we've been challenged. We've challenged ourselves with a schedule. We've played very, very well against all of these big-time teams that we've played, and going into our season, we feel confident that we can play with anybody.
I felt the team played well. We started defending late. We rebounded real late. Our defense was real good. It's just tough to come away with this loss because we felt we should have won this game.
You had far more threes and far more twos, but you're a little short on the ones compared to
they're a physical team, but we felt that we matched their physicality well. That's really all I can say about that. We felt we matched their physicality. They were physical, but we felt we matched it, and I don't feel it was like too much of a difference. It's definitely going to be a challenge because, like I said, our emotions are low. So, it's going to be a challenge because, we just felt we should have won this game. So it's gonna be a challenge, but I'm sure we're gonna get it together, get a team meeting, player meeting, or whatever like that, and just be ready to play and take care of business against Bucknell.